Day 197. The sea is increasingly blue and wet and curiously inviting. Yesterday, it was discovered that the crew were revolting, and it now appears that this is true, as they have left us and headed back to their homes with the rest of the fleet, leaving us only the HMS Barry to complete this historic voyage. How did it come to this? How is it that all of the secrets that we seek to discover spell out our very doom? Why does it only seem a short while since I was a more innocent man, unversed in the intricacies of science, the evils of wealth, and the wonders of love?
I work all day to pay the bills I have to pay. Is it not so?
What's her name?
Rosaline. I have not seen her like before. She's like any other street singer that struts her way upon a filthy stage.
She has a certain grace.
Pah! Grace is learned. It's not a grace that she was born to.
Learned?
You can learn a grace as a fledgling eaglet learns to swoop and dive upon its prey.
Fledgling eaglet.
She's a sumptuous dress you see her in.
But the voice, that smacks of some nobility, does it not?
A woman who bears her soul is just as close as bearing her ankles or her heavenly thighs.
You have seen her thighs?
God, man, what do you take me for?
A man.
I'm a man who serves God.
But did God not make thighs?
God did make thighs, Fernando.
And did God not make eyes, Fernando?
No, those two.
And the two, by God's law, should not interact?
Not at all.
Should a lady not look upon her own thighs?
Well, that depends on her strength of character. If she were of your mind, she should look elsewhere.
If she can look at her thighs, then why can I not?
Shh! It is forbidden. You must be married.
But what if a lady has a hideously tanned hide, leathered skin, scaled thighs that would not be known until you chafe with them on the wedding night?
God grant you smooth thighs, good Fernando.
I care not. For this Rosaline, I must meet with her. You arrange it.
You're a man of little bravery.
True fellow students.
How would you like this to be achieved?
With stealth. A love note, perhaps.
You should paint a splendid picture of yourself with words.
The young and great Fernando doth stand here on this hillock. I long for thee, but all I do is write poems as a pillock might do.
A thing that needs insistence.
Poetry does not run through my veins.
You say it, but I know of a man who breathes poetry. When he sneezes, a sonnet lands in his palm. When he breaks wind, it is though the very world of words is breaking out of his ears.
And his name?
The great Shazzaban.
Who is he?
In this age of poetry, he is the greatest poet alive. Born in a golden cave and brought up by lowly doves, he has the sensitive heart of a lamb, the body of Achilles.
Prior to his death.
Yes, he has the brain of a philosopher and the carnal capacity of a bull elephant.
But she's a frightful prude.
No.
Her husband has her locked into a spiked chastity belt.
Well, she has found the key.
She is the most beautiful woman of her class.
This is also true. Now, who are you and what are you doing in my bedchamber? My poems are good, but they're not meant to attract the attention of backclimbers.
I am no backclimber, sir.
Then why are you in my bedchamber?
I seek your good advice.
My good advice? I have no good advice, except if your poems are successful, make sure your quill is constantly kept clean after every dip.
I seek your advice. sacrifice on the creation of love poetry.
What is your intention, sir?
To win the heart of the girl I love.
To bed or to wed?
Sophisticated rhyme, good sir. Bed or wed. Inspired.
And
What?
bed or wed?
Bed and then wed.
Well, that is easy. To bed the girl, you simply say you want to wed the girl.
And to wed the girl?
Well, to wed her, you simply bed her. She will stare.
Magnificent rhyme, sir.
An unintentional one, sir.
I do not wish to bed the girl, at least not until she's wed.
This is also the greatest of poetry. You need words and lines that tug at the heart, not to the undergarments. You need images that will make her want to come to you, not just make her want to come.
Teach me your art, O Shazzaban.
Well, first you begin with her looks. It is what you will want to mention first. Her closest companion is her mirror, and you must say that. Well, try something.
How about this? The many times I've seen your arse, I know it is of the highest class.
There is honesty in your work, that I much admire. It is traditional to start with the eyes or lips before moving to the fruits downstairs.
Sound advice, sir.
You have lovely, lovely eyes, but they're not as lovely as your thighs.
There is a crudity in your work that I much enjoy. However, I feel you're too crude, no?
My true feelings for Rosaline must not be suppressed.
Rosaline?
Yes?
Rosaline Azure?
The same.
The Azure? Yes! Cruel nature! Not you too.
What is the matter, sir?
Every day another comes to me begging for my help, and every time he does the same word.
How good, sir.
The only way rejection can end, in death.
In death, sir?
Ah!
I shall not be rejected. With your good tutelage and my good looks, I am sure to win her heart.
She has no heart. She is a cold fish, a nut that will never be cracked, not by words, not by poetry, not by images, not by sobbing.
But in death, sir, are you sure?
Another, like you, only younger with a brighter nose, came to me begging for my help. We wrote the most beautiful sonnet for Rosaline. Worked day and night, poured blood and sweat into it.
You don't use ink?
We stayed up for the 3 days and the 3 nights, trying to find the words to describe her beauty, to speak to his soul. He, Frederico, took it to her and read it, and her heart remained stony and unmoved, and she said, "My heart is not so easily plucked, good sir." He walked alone to the bridge over the great canal and stood in the dark, pondering his loss. Bards are already singing of his heart-rending cry as he plunged down. Sadly, the canal had been drained for repairs and the mud broke his fall, so he climbed out and walked towards the great cathedral, with its looming spires, so tall and looming. He climbed up the great stone spiral staircase to the highest point and stood looking down, ready to jump. What happened? Well, he's still there. The monk's bringing food, but he's as yet undecided.
I am sure that she will love me.
Yes, she will love no one. No verse or poetry will move her. She's the Arctic. She is Siberia. She is my grandfather's thoughts.
Oh, softly, softly calls the morn on a wind that breaks before the dawn. The young soul wanders, turned away, his soul unconsoled on his final day. Oh, gently, gently sings the sky as he lifts his head and begins to cry.
guilt and lands in the unrelenting silt. Out on the roof of the holy church, as the monks all prepare for their holy dirge, the ground calls him close, begging him to die. Embrace the earth and prepare to fly.
My mother would not be pleased with me now, to see me like this, and all for a girl, and a spiteful girl, she would say. For 17 weeks I've been here now. The monks bring me blankets, food and drink. They bring me calming words, but still I will not move from my post. She's broken me. Not even the cause of my body will cause me to move, nor the cries of anguish and terror from the people below, when more than they expected lands on our foreign ground. Has it come to this? She's broken me.
Hello.
Hello?
I am Fernando. You are Federico Alfonso Sebastian Misha, yes?
Oh, yeah. Oh!
I have heard many things about you.
Shazban,
He tells a sad romantic tale. Made me weep.
what does he know of my true pain? What does he know of true love? He's a charlatan.
He told me of your love, Rosaline.
Have you come to talk me down, Senor? For I tell you, the only journey down I will make will be when I step from this sorry tower and plunge to my mercy burn inevitable death.
I do not come to talk you down, sir.
No.
No, sir. I come to ask your advice.
My advice? What advice can a sorry orphan give thee?
Tell me of Rosaline.
Why?
I seek to woo her or to better. I'm not sure the great poet is confused.
Oh! Get off my cathedral! Is that the only solace you can offer me, that smug Venetian bastard?
Please, sir, I am from Sicily. I realise now might not be a good time to ask.
You seek my advice on wooing that monumental cold fish, that cause of my heartache?
If that's all right.
What orangutans spawned me?
My mother was a noble woman. She spun thread with the finest women of Italy. Her cushions were the talk of Venice.
Oh, so you are from Venice?
Only slightly. I thought you didn't like her anymore.
Well, if I didn't still like her, I would still be here now, would I?
Please, I want you to tell me what went wrong so that I may win her for myself. What have you got that for?
I thought I might go the way of Brutus and fall upon my sword.
It's only little.
Wait!
Is there nothing you can tell me? What?
Other than the fact that you're going to die, I think it's very little I can tell you.
You called her a cold fish. You can't like it very much.
Well, I admit, the fish has gone off a bit.
She was the cause of your heartache, sir. Not I.
Yeah, that's true. But it's easier to be angry with you.
Tell me, what will melt her heart?
Oh, dogs of hell! Snap my carcass and bomb no more! Why does she torment me, God?
She is cruel, is she not?
Yes, you too. Oh, come, sir. I'm still yours. Come. Let us jump together.
I think not.
She'll never be tamed. She's as cold as the sea. Mystery. She has you. Older, wiser, and dull nostril peace. What did I had a love potion to force her into love. To make her love me unconditionally, the same way as I love her.
Well, thank you for your time. I can see it must be precious.
Well, you're not joking with me, sir.
No, you could hurt yourself doing that.
What?
It's a long way down. It's very hard. You're very soft. When the two collide, squish! Blood and guts everywhere. Monks and nuns fainting all over the shop.
Don't say that. You're really squeamish. Come to think of it, it is a long way down. Look at all this pigeon shite around here. Well, you can slip on that, like back me off work for weeks. The thing about pigeon shite is, When it dries, it gets in your chest, it gives you a really nasty cough. Take my balcony. I've tried all sorts of things. I've put netting up, and they still get through. I've got those little pigeons. Oh my God!
Ronaldo! I have it. That young suicidal puppy has given it to me. Not the pox. He held me close, but there was none of that. No, he talked of a potion. And how can I, the greatest scientific mind in Florence, not harness the secrets of love through this new religion, science?
The second greatest.
We can all dream, Ronaldo. How so? He was of no use. Science will unlock the answers to love's mystery, Ronaldo.
How?
I shall concoct a potion so potent it will blind Rosaline to her common sense, turn my sour looks to great acids, and make her love me.
I see.
What do you mean?
What do I mean?
What do I mean?
Yes, what? What?
You said that you see. What do you see?
I'm simply amazed by your cleverness.
You think me clever?
Oh, very clever.
That sentence makes no sense.
Well, nothing makes sense to a heart that's ruled by nonsense.
Now you sound like Shakespeare.
Damned blasphemy! If you succeed in this, you'll be famous the world over.
If I succeed in this, I shall taste the secrets of Rosaline's bed.
I trust you do not freeze your tongue.
Do not fear, good friend. I will thaw her ice house. The hanging fish and half pigs that hang there will begin to thaw in the heat.
So you take your knowledge too far.
I'm sorry, good friend, the lust of my passion sore overwhelms me.
But how can this be achieved?
Good Ronaldo, draw me here. I know the secret.
You, Fernando, know the secrets of love.
I do not, but with God's help, a book of the chemist's art and a very strong race, by heaven I will!
And so, he worked, long and hard. Ronaldo the Great, mixing his potion and making the greatest discovery in the known world.
Fernando.
What?
Fernando the Great, me. I'm making the potion, you're just narrating.
Sorry. And so, he worked long and hard. Fernando the Average, mixing his potion and making a fairly everyday discovery. He mixed essence of rosemary, sage and thyme to create an effect, but nothing was achieved. He tried essence, parsley, and rosemary, but still, he did not feel that it would work. He tried essence of parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme, but the results were only fair until, on one fateful day, his voice shaking with excitement, he addressed me.
Essence of parsley, sage, rosemary, and chives, mixed with powdered lace and saffron, boiled to what is commonly known as the right temperature. This cannot afford to fail.
But surely you dare not use this excessive essence immediately on fair Rosaline, for that would be essentially unfair on Rosaline.
True. She could turn into a hideous warthog.
A jackass. A guinea pig. Mum, I think that's unlikely. What? Oh, the stupid difference in size and weight. Unless, of course, you're talking about a guinea pig of an enormous size.
In the more forward-thinking parts of Northern Asia, there are a group of scientists like ourselves. These learned professors take sticks of different sizes and strike guinea pigs with them, making careful note of the effects to see how a human being might react to a similar strike.
There's a similarity between the skull of a guinea pig and the skull of a human. They have discovered
That a guinea pig will not survive a blow to the head that a normal human would find only slightly painful.
But we have no guinea pig.
We need no actual guinea pig.
No.
We need a guinea pig substitute, a physical simile, as it were.
Sorry?
We shall say, this person is like a guinea pig being hit with sticks.
Oh, you should use a person! Yes!
But who? Antonio the Stumbler, your faithful servant.
But it is a
fine servant, I'll use a copy of mine.
It will be fine, trust me.
But how shall we get him to drink this concoction?
Call him to you.
Antonio!
Not yet. Put the love potion in his drink. I will watch from behind the screen.
Why from behind the screen?
He would suspect if I were watching every sip of wine that passed his lips. Perhaps if I were watching too closely, this would make his eyebrows arch. No? Maybe. Put the love potion in his drink. Call him.
Antonio! Not yet!
I will wait behind the screen.
And so, I brought poison into my faithful servant's drink, not knowing the effects that this fateful draught may produce.
And now I'll call him.
Antonio! I pray you will not answer. Antonio!
Master!
Oh, bugger.
What can I be for you, Master?
You can be a great help to me, young Antonio.
I am old, sir.
Sorry, old Antonio.
I'm 93, you know.
This I know, decrepit sir.
I am decrepit, sir.
Good.
I've been decrepit now 30 years, man and boy.
Excellent.
My knees started to creak long before you were born.
Magnificent.
And when you were born, I slipped a disc when you up out of your cradle and coughed so hard that Earth had to spend a good half day wiping the blood and phlegm from your face and ears.
Well, that's a beautiful tale, Antonio.
Thank you, sir.
Now, there's something I'd like you to do for me.
Anything, sir, as long as it doesn't involve heavy lifting or prostitution.
We're all right for money this month, Antonio. But we're always grateful to you for your diligence. In fact, so grateful am I'd like to give you this lovely glass of wine in celebration of your glorious career with us here.
Last time you gave me a drink, it was an elixir of youth.
You were, though.
Only slightly.
Effects have worn off, surely.
Oh, no, I still have the youngest arse in the servants' quarter. Regularly checked by the master of the trousers.
Still smooth, then.
Not a pimple.